Hello and welcome to Black Room. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today we are doing a video on one of my favourite games of all time, This War of Mine. Now if you haven't seen this, this is based, it came out roughly 2 years ago, so about the time of the Ukrainian conflict I believe it was, and it fit very well with that. It's about surviving within a war zone. You're not anyone special, you are just an ordinary person trapped within a conflict, being pinned down by snipers from outside, from both sides, and it is pretty intense and pretty diminishing. And they've recently released a board game version of it, and it is phenomenal. It is absolutely fantastic. But we're going to dive in, we're going to try a brand new story here, so we're going to hit another try there. And these are the characters we can choose. So there's been a couple of new characters added for the anniversary edition as well. So if I hit that now, that should, with this option enabled, you'll be sure you'll be playing the content of the anniversary edition, including new locations, new characters, and new endings. Otherwise, it will be included at random. So let's do that just for the shits and giggles. Now, I've already survived with him. The rest of them actually died, so we're just going to hit random there and just go at it. Now it is a very intense game, but I highly recommend if you enjoy strategy, a bit of a roguelike in some cases, pick this up because it is fantastic and it is utterly gorgeous. So we have a few people here. This is a new building, I believe. This isn't the one you start with originally. Cool. Okay. How long has the siege lasted? It's hard to say when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. Phones don't work. There is a shortage of food and med, and many people are left homeless. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends, so when the war broke out they decided to stick together. They met Pal while scavenging for supplies. He used to be a football star player. Now he's just another homeless victim of war, so they teamed up hoping for the best. So we've got a team of dudes. Right, so he's slightly sick, he's a good cook, and he is slightly wounded. Right then. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get him to... actually, what do I want him to do? I want him to scavenge through there, but we'll get him digging through there. Him digging through there, and... him digging through that rubble there. We'll do some digging through all of the rubble possible, all of the furniture possible. So he's just found some water, some parts, and some electronic parts as well. Cool. So you can use these to craft in here. We've got okay, I guess that was something you could interact with rather than... Okay. Let's send him off into there. Mush. So you can double click and they'll run a lot faster to do it. And he has found some food, some herbs, some components which we'll need, some water and some wood. So we're going to grab all of that. And what we're going to find here, some more herbs, some more materials. Cool. Right, so we need to look at busting down that door. Gonna have him do that. We're gonna send him down here to do some work there. And matey boy here can go there, and this one can go there. So we are measured by time here as well, so we have to go through what we want as quick as possible. Nothing particularly exciting there. Beds. That's my main bet for the time being. So I want to get some beds built ASAP. We got some more components there, some more water and some more wood. Oh, there's actually a whole zone outside here as well. Cool. Okay, I don't think I can clear that rubble. He's gonna try, but he's gonna do it. It's gonna take him a while, but he's gonna do it. And there's more rubble, more rubble, more rubble. Maybe he can go out the window. Can he go out the window? Okay, so he's going to take his time going through there. Maybe we send Palv to lie down for a little bit to make him feel better. And he is slightly wounded. We'll rest him for a bit as well. So we have to try and manage how hungry these guys are, but he is now recovering because he is lying down. He's digging away like a fucking champ. It's actually relatively warm. It's not that bad. In fact, we could probably do with building something else. Get the mush. Get a move on, mate. Mush mush. Yep, I want a crude stove. I want to stick that up in here, right near the food. He is going to go build that. Matey boy is almost done digging through that. It's taken him a good portion of the day, not gonna lie. But we're through. Good on you, boy. Now, what's he gonna find in here? Oh my god, his eyes blink, I forget that. Okay, so some more food, a lockpick, components, water, wood, and electrical parts. This is all good stuff. This is all stuff that will help us in the future. So how's our friend doing here? He's still recovering. Some more herbs. Exciting there. Okay, so I want to build a metal workshop now. I'm going to build that solid. We'll build it over here. Put some range. I want to try and keep the beds down here and stuff. He can actually now go down there, so maybe we get him to lockpick that. Now we're coming up to the next stage, so we have to make sure this guy is relatively well, because I think he's my best bet. But this dude's a skilled scavenger and slightly wounded, so that's a bit of a pain in the ass. Maybe I'll get him to lie down for a little bit. Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Bandages! Cool! So I'm going to get this dude to go use those bandages. That should fix that issue for us. I want him to go sit down up there. Now he's going to go lie down. He's going to come cook some meals, because he is our good cook. Now you can also, if you right click them, I say right click him, you click the little bio icon there. So before the war I used to own a restaurant. I even had my own TV show, Bruno Cuisine. I'm sure you've seen it. I visited beautiful places where I was filmed cooking exquisite dishes. All that seems of no importance now, don't you think? Nowadays you're lucky if you get your hands on some canned meat or a bag of rice, and who knows how long the war is going to last. Palv here is the footballer. Before this mess began, I lived with my wife and son in the better part of the city. I haven't seen them in a long time. I hope they are okay. I'm not doing so well, as you can see. Who needs football players during war? Nobody cares about sport when every day can be their last. So I scavenge the ruins like everyone else, hoping for the best. And Marco here. Oh, oh. We need some components. Chart. Make a couple of those. And Marco here, I thought I'd been through hell before. I'm a fireman. I've entered blazing buildings to save lives more times than I care to remember. But back then I had people teamed up against a common foe, namely the fire. Nowadays, your former neighbour can kill you because your grandparents spoke a different language than his. This is true hell on earth. So it is like a civil war. It is pretty intense. How is he doing? He's still sick. Maybe I'm gonna have him sleep overnight anyway. Need some carrots for that. That's a bit of a pain in the backside. But we do that. Bosh. Marco, go down here and work on that, please. Sorry, that's Palv. Okay. Shit. Okay, we've used a lot of components here, so need to find this stuff. Maybe I send him up to 8. Maybe can he unlock this one? I think he might actually be able to unlock that one with the pick we have. Unless I disposed of the lockpick as soon as we used it. No, it's working. Just take the risk if it breaks. Which it didn't. Get on. So he is now well fed. I think we'll send him to go get well fed as well. Oh, no! So that's the night phase. So in this stage is where we send people out to scavenge, to sleep, or to guard our stuff. Now on the first night it's going to be typically a little easier on you. And we have these 3 sections near us. And if you hover or click on them, it will tell you what sort of stuff is in there. So that one's highly dangerous. That one doesn't seem to be so dangerous. That's also relatively well. I think the ruined villa is our best bit. Now I'm going to send our big boy here out to scavenge. I'm going to put him on guard duty and get him to sleep in bed. Because hopefully what that will mean is that tomorrow morning he will be recovered. So I am comfortable with those at the moment. We have nothing of use here to take with us. So we have an empty backpack to go with. So let's go explore. This oh shit, so there's people here. Oh shit. Okay, so that red marker tells us there is someone up there. We're going to go down here. It is safe here. Quick rummage through here, because we've got no weapons either, but there is... Oh my god, there is so much. We are literally raiding someone else's home. Okay. There seems to be something of value in there. I'll drop some of those off. Take those weapon parts. Homegrown tobacco, a book, some weapon parts. Just gonna back in there because there is movement here. So we will be able to see him in a second. Okay, so they know someone's here. Okay, so they're gonna go talk to that person up there. And they're gonna go search. Okay, so she is staying there by the looks of it. He is coming back. Now in this stage, we can hurt people. We can kill to survive. If I wanted to, as he comes past, you can backstab. So we can't see him anymore. But I don't want to engage in a fight. Found that bastard. Can't have. Okay, so if it comes to it, we're gonna have to just literally run to the exit now. But we're gonna take one of those. Take both of those. Black and white picture of the owner's wife surrounded by burning candles. Did she pass away? I hope it was before the war and she was lucky not to be part of it. So this is their fridge. This is where the food is going to be. Oh, there's so much food. Right. We need some of that water as well. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right. Run to exit. So we just missed him. We just missed it. Jesus Christ. That was a bit close there. Didn't say danger, so these guys could have just been unarmed. We might have been able to approach them, but you take that risk whenever you play this game. Do you talk to that person? Do you engage? Marco has been searching for supplies and brought back some interesting things. We got some wicked stuff there. He is now hungry, so we're going to send him over to eat. He is hungry and tired. He is awake. I want him to cook some stuff quickly. book there. Let's make an item with that. Okay. He's a fast runner, so we'll send him up there quickly. That uses so many components though, that drives me nuts. Okay, so Marco here is going to go to the metal workshop. I know you haven't slept in some time, mate. We'll get you rested. I just want to make sure that you go out with a shovel, or that we have a shovel in the base. So he's going to continue digging there. Once that's done, he may actually get access to it. And it is starting to get colder. Gonna cook a couple of big meals there. Maybe he'll now use a spade. Yeah. Or shovel, shall I say. And we're going to build a knife as well. Because I don't want to send him out without anything. And now, mate boy's going to go check that. This one's going to have a nom nom on that. Okay, you can't get through that, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's get him to build another bed. So it'd be good to have two beds so you can kind of alternate through the night. He's built the knife. We don't have enough for a bed. Oh shit. Okay, go to bed. And hopefully we'll find some wood up here. Go on, mate. Bust that door down. Now you can use a crowbar. It will make that a little bit more effective. If you want to save yourself some time. Come on. Some water and some jewelry. So these items are useful, and I forgot that those take damage after time. Okay, is there anything else I can interact with? Oh, damn. This is very limited, because normally, oh, shit. Don't have a lockpick. Okay, you go sit down on there for a bit. Actually, I might put him there, and I'm going to get him to use that, because what that means is that he's going to be ready to go out again tonight. But first, let's have a dig around in here. So he's well fed either way, so we don't have to worry about that. What can we make? Squat, apparently. Okay. You get working on that. You get working on that. As we're going to need one of those. And we're going to have to try and find some more components. Okay, apparently there was squat in there, but that does now open that area up, so we have a fluid movement through this zone. We now have a lockpick. Which we could actually just use straight up on that top bit there. I'd rather do that actually. You're correct, buddy. There are people around here that are quite likely to want to kill us. Now hopefully by the time the night phase comes round, he will have been cured of this stage. Okay, and in here we're going to find some more herbs and some more books. Okay, that's really not what I wanted. Sending back down here. Got no rubble piles about either. So also here, our buddy's a smoker, which I completely forgot. He's not got any afflictions. And he's got nothing too. So, we do have to get some rollies for Bruno here. Oh no, our pick didn't break, did it? Really? So it's nice and simple now that we've done everything during the day. If there's nothing else we want to do, we can simply end the day.